What's up, everyone? This is Evan with Crypto Cash Camp. This is where we talk about everything to do with passive income in the DeFi space, plug and play opportunities like helium, farming, staking, mining, nodes, all sorts of stuff. And the goal of this channel is to get 1,000 people to make $50 a day. Really, it's not that hard. So if you like that, hit the like button and subscribe, hit notifications, and you're going to get more videos when I find these opportunities. But let's jump into this project right now. This is Astroport. And what Astroport is it's on Luna. So Luna has a really bad swap right now. So this right here, this is the lovely Luna swap. It's boring. There's nothing to it. I mean, if you look at PancakeSwap, Uniswap, all are better. So, you don't even get to see what you're making here in terms of like farming opportunities. So it's just not the best layout. So Astroport is trying to solve that. They're trying to be the Aave, so lending and borrowing with rewards. And then they're also doing a good swap and exchange program, and they're going to have a more build out they're going to do along the way. But let me just tell you what the opportunity is right now. So this started, as you can see, so today is the 17th. Then we got 18th, 19th, 20th. So 20th is the last day to add liquidity. And what you do is you pretty much add liquidity of one of these pairs. So Luna UST, B Luna Luna. And what you do is just by providing liquidity for at least 2 weeks, you are getting these Astro tokens airdrop to you. And they're governance tokens, so they don't do a whole lot, but you can also stake them and earn a percentage of the pool. So the thought is this is going to be the Uniswap of Terra. And this is your time to get in on these tokens for nothing, just by adding some liquidity. So if you believe in any of these pairs, Luna UST, B Luna Luna, there's no impermanent loss there. If you're just long on Luna, that's good. But the hardest thing is I'll go for this one because there's the most, allocation. Well, there's the highest allocation, but there's the most people throwing liquidity in. So I found out if this is something that you're interested in, one of the best ways of doing this is, I'd love to give a shout out to whoever made this, but somebody made this, and this shows you, let's just start with, the 2 weeks or the 52 weeks lock period. Those are the lock periods, minimum 2 weeks, max 52 weeks, and this is what you're getting. So just to show you what you'll be making the most with, B Luna Luna, everyone loves this because if you're long on Luna, you throw money in here, you're not going to lose anything. And you're making 188 with 1,000 for 52 weeks, so that's what people do. But what's the highest? So I'm going over here, I see a 638, an 870, 714. That's the highest one, is Mir in UST, which is interesting. So that's something that I'm relatively interested. I'm actually looking for this, not for the super long term, but for just getting it 2 weeks in and getting a few of these Astro tokens. So as you can see, Mir has kind of had some hype going for a while, and then it's kind of plateaued out to maybe an all-time low. So to me, it's kind of at a floor. Things can always fall further, so I thought it was fairly safe to pair this with Luna, which I'm just long on. And let's just see what Luna's looking like right now. And this is for anyone who doesn't actively hold Luna for the long term, as we'll just do year to date. So it's kind of pumping. When everything was dropping, it was pumping, and it took a little pullback, and now it's going up. So if you want to buy in now, it's up to your own discretion. But let's just tell you about the opportunity. So I'm interested in this one. So this is what I'm going to show you guys doing. Remember, you can just look at this chart. You can stake and unstake any of these days. So I think we're on day 17. So we have Saturday, we can add liquidity, take away liquidity today. Saturday you can add and take away. But if you look at this chart, as soon as you get to the 9th, you add liquidity, and you're like, oh wait, I don't want to do this. You can only pull out half of it on this day. Let's get you back to it. And the reason for that is they want to keep the tokens in there. And that's one of the things they're doing right here is, you can pull out 50% on day 6, and day 7, it just goes down exponentially to nothing. And that's one of the things they do to make this work. But you can only do one withdrawal on Sunday, Monday. So if you want to get in and just do it and commit, you know. So right now I'm going to show you what it's like to actually throw some liquidity into this. But before I just throw the liquidity in, I'm going to show you what the benefit is. So you're also farming, more or less. You're taking a percentage of the fees. So you may be wondering, what would be the fees that I would be making by providing liquidity? And the best way to potentially tell this is look at TerraSwap. It never tells you how much you're making, but there's this cool dashboard, ALPAC4.TerraSwap dashboard. And this shows you how much TerraSwap is paying out in terms of an APR commission. And look at this, Luna UST, that's not like a random crap coin pair, is paying out 76%, which is, you know, I like Luna. UST's not going anywhere. That could be a pretty good one. But then you go down to what I had Mir and UST, and it's not looking too good, you know? So maybe you do the lock drop on Mir UST, you take the coins out, you unstake your LP tokens, unravel them, sell your Mir for Luna, and just restake at this higher APR. You won't be making the fat payout, but let's just look at the payout percentage. Luna UST, yeah, if you did the whole 52 weeks, you'd make 310. But then again, if we did Mir UST for 2 weeks, we make 200. So, you know, maybe you throw 1,500 in Mir UST and then start staking on this. I mean, that's if you're long on UST and Luna and you're into the ecosystem. So let's get into what this actually looks like. Okay, so now we're at lockdrop.astroport.fi. I haven't gone too much into the project. I would recommend reading their little white paper if you just go to, this is the Medium Guide, step-by-step guide to participating in phase 1 of Astroport Lockdrop. The long and short of it, if you're bullish on the Luna ecosystem, this will be the next big dog, so it would be interesting to get into this. So let's just go over to the actual lockdrop itself, which is right here. So you're here at the lockdrop.astroport.fi, connect your wallet. So I hope that you guys know how to set up a Terra Station wallet, just like any other wallet. It's a Chrome extension, and we'll just get into it this way. Let me just pause while I do that. All right, so we're just going to go to the active phase, and this sums it up. We got about 3 more days to get into this. We just click Learn More to learn a little bit more. Wow, this is pretty interesting. 429 million has been added to this so far, so you can tell this is pretty hot. This just shows you what I was telling you. You know, after day 6 and 7, Sunday, Monday, it's harder to pull out your liquidity, but I mean, at least keep it in there for 2 weeks, make a few of these Astro tokens. Okay, so we're here right now. So what we want to do is just add the liquidity. So we're going to go back here, and the one that I'm getting into, I have about 1,500 each, 500 Mir, 500 UST, and we are going to get into this right now. All right, we're going to provide liquidity to Mir UST, and more or less, since we're going to go to provide, we're going to go start with Mir on the top, Mir. Bottom one, we're going for UST. And we are going to, right now, we're going to max out the Mir. Got to connect the wallet. Terra Station extension. Allow, I'm doing this through a ledger, so I've got to put this. All right, since I don't have enough UST right now, I'm going to just do it with a sample. So we put the Mir, we choose the amount, which shows us how much UST we automatically need to provide. And we just click provide. And I always recommend using a ledger. If you're not using a ledger, okay, we're going to try that again. So we go through, get the Mir, or whatever token you want, pair it with UST, and I'll just say 0.8 is what I'm going for. Oh, we might have a fee, so we're going to just go 0.5 if there's a gas fee, because the fee's in UST, so we're going to go ahead and provide. So basically you just do this, you provide the liquidity, and then you'll get the LP token, which you can then go back. You know, I'm having ledger issues, so this isn't working. I have to do a restart, and I can't restart with a video recording. So after you have that, you just simply click right here, or whatever one you're going to do. And I mean, just actually that process alone would provide the liquidity. You'll be able to see it and track it right here. Remember, this is one of the handiest little things to find out what you want to do and what's your tactic. Maybe you stake, $1,000, 500 Emir, 500 UST. It could tank to, lose 25% of its value. But, you're getting 870 of these tokens right here. So that's a huge benefit. I don't know what mine is, but if you find opportunity here and know any of these other kind of random Terra-based tokens, Anchor's a big one, but it's not paying out as much. There's a ton of opportunity here, and this is a time to get in the ecosystem where you're getting free tokens, because free tokens don't happen much at all, except for airdrops, and this is a pretty big one. So if you like this content and you want to make passive income in the DeFi crypto space, $50 a day, give this video a like, subscribe. I'm coming up with new content, and I'm releasing new stuff every day, whether that's in shorts or long form video. So let me know if you have any questions. I answer all the questions in the comments for the next month or so. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys soon.